All right, Union Legends, we are back. I know I've been focusing a lot on the hockey, but we got the playoffs coming up in under a week over there. So, you know, we've just been getting on that hype train. But ever since I saw Pieter-Steph Du Toit, I've been wanting to go back because that highlight was literally one game. And it really amazed me. Not only that, I want to know a little bit more about the man. So I'm going to be watching the interviews. This is going to be a longer one. It's on the longer side, but, you know, I want to do a deep dive into this guy. We're going to be doing some really cool stuff on my stream today. If you guys don't know, I am a Kick partnered streamer. So kick.com/fighting-sloth. Get over there. You can just chatting helps me immensely. Literally, they pay me just based on people chatting. So it's an unbelievable position. Very few streamers are privileged to be in that, and I am lucky. And today we're going to be doing something really cool where I'm going to be doing some sports reactions on the stream. They will make it to YouTube later, edit it up, but like we're going to do something a little different. We're going to incorporate my two like methods. Anyway, let's check out Pieter-Steph Du Toit. I'm really keen.
The 2024 World Rugby Men's 15s Player of the Year.
Say Player of the Year in 2024. Du Toit. Okay, I said his name wrong. My bad.
Pieter-Steph Du Toit made 28 tackles in the final. Just your
oh yeah, that's the final we watched.
Yeah, he was phenomenal.
His face says it all.
What's your thoughts on his performance, please?
Yeah, he was phenomenal.
He's like giggling like a schoolgirl. All right, let's see. We saw this. Yeah, this is definitely the game we watched, and just the performance was incredible.
Barrett is hit hard by Pieter-Steph Du Toit.
He just, the tenacity was unbelievable.
Barrett at pace the inside centre. It got deflected. Everyone's onside. Here come the All Blacks and a big hit.
He lined him up from ages away. Oh, and also let's not take away from the accuracy of his hits. Perfect. Let's see some more. All right, I've only seen that game.
Over the 15 they go.
Nice.
And Umbanambi breaking off from the side of the maul, and Herschel Yankees holding it up long enough.
Oh, we get to see the big fella get a try. Yeah, let's go.
Palotto linking up with Jones, and then Kinghorn looking for some room, but this time it's South Africa's defence.
Pieter-Steph Du Toit.
Ah, just strength. Oh, that guy got low for that first contact as well. Driving, that's great.
Van Meulen gets to within a meter. Penalty advantage, Springboks. Du Toit strikes it, he's over.
If you leave his arms free, he scored. That's awesome. What a sight. An intercept? No way. I was going to say, there ain't no way he's going the length of the field. But he's staying on the support. Yeah. Awesome. He didn't give up. He didn't give up on the chase. He got it to the faster player. But it's not like he said, my job's done. He kept going in support play, just in case he was needed. Awesome.
And then the read by Pieter-Steph Du Toit.
Yeah, awesome.
Vital to get that intercept.
That was the other thing that blew me away, is like his skills. He's a big hard worker, hard hitter, but he's got these skills. He gets intercepts. He does great passes. Fuck, he's fast, actually. Oh, big error. Oh, knocked him out.
Here's Willemse with the kick and chase. Mo'unga again. He's got a lot to do at the moment.
We nearly put him in the touch.
Watson, who started all three on the wing in New Zealand in 2017.
That's some crazy strength. Okay, this is like a serious part of his game. I do notice that when he picks a player or a defender, he comes out of the line and he's hitting them early. That's why he's doing these great shots and causing errors. But it's also putting him in these positions. And I'm imagining that he's so good that it doesn't cost him very often. You know, there's some players who come out of the line in league. That's my sport. If you guys don't know, I'm not a union watcher. You know, players who come out of the line like that often cause problems, but it just doesn't look like he's causing those because he's so good at it. It's a marvelous skill to shut down plays early. Etzebeth. We saw Etzebeth, the dude with arms like tree trunks. And he does the dive. Let's go. He's a big man to be flying like that.
Playing for a forward pass there, but the assistant referee was not in line with it.
Held short. Pieter-Steph Du Toit spins out.
He is lethal close to the line.
Desperate for a score right here, right now. Du Toit has got his second try in as many weeks. It's under the post.
So he's a point scorer as well.
Superb stepping from Colby, re-establishes the momentum and the try is scored. Pieter-Steph Du Toit gets up.
Oh!
Pieter-Steph Du Toit, beautiful tackle.
Yeah, beautiful tackle. Oh, he got...
And then Noche. Good little burst of acceleration.
Oh, sorry, but like... him compared to the other players, he just looks so much larger. Maybe it is bloke. He's a pretty big bloke, but like...
Burst of acceleration.
And the opposition's just looking around like, what happened?
Catch by Steph Du Toit. They just need to hold it. Put it out of play.
There for de Klerk. Pieter-Steph Du Toit. Dwayne Vermeulen pushes him on.
Still going.
Goes over.
After Klerk went low to try and create the opportunity for
it's like running into a brick wall when he gets that positioning right.
Thomas Du Toit. And then Pieter-Steph Du Toit.
I mean, how freeze.
Goes at the line.
Beat one, beat two. Two chasing him, gets a great pass. Look how many defenders he drew in. 3 defenders. This guy out here has to commit to him, or makes the decision to commit to him. So now he's drawn 3 players, and he's held it up long enough that he's got to commit. And once he's committed, woo.
So what can he make of this opportunity? Stepping this way, then that. Comes for Du Toit.
Oh, and he gets the try on that.
They will not be denied.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad that he scored because he really did the work for that. Oh, wow. Oh, huge hole there.
Back to Klerk, kicks.
I've really noticed his kick chases were great.
Hit by Pieter-Steph Du Toit, but he called them up.
What was wrong with that timing? It looked like his foot had hit the ground. Aha. The double charge down from Etzebeth. That's the crap. Oh my God. No way. That's crazy. That was really cool. I love that it's those 2 players we've seen that are just unbelievable. Wow. He had to get up over the players on that. That's Argentina, right? Poor bloke. He's going to try.
Away by de Klerk for Du Toit.
Oh.
Kane went
Big contact.
really low on Pieter-Steph.
He's with Toje and Ford, and he
Oh.
Pollard goes slinkily through the gap. Pieter-Steph Du Toit in
Fend.
support.
Let's go.
Pieter-Steph Du Toit.
Ooh. It looked like it fell a little awkwardly there, but...
For de Klerk and then Leroux.
Oh, right on the edge. Oh.
32nd birthday on Monday. Picked up by Doris. Doris is powering his ball. He couldn't get it down. Pieter-Steph Du Toit.
Oh my god. Wait, Pieter-Steph's, sorry, I didn't know which team was which there. I was watching the attacking team.
On Monday, picked up by Doris. Doris is powering his ball.
Ooh, he's close.
And saves South Africa.
What a tackle from Pieter-Steph Du Toit, unbelievable.
Then Pieter-Steph Du Toit bursting through the defensive line. Finds Elstad to his inside. Pollard, Leroux had to juggle. Not too much harm done. Here's Pieter-Steph Du Toit. Kolisi to his left. Colby to his right. And Cheslin Colby steps James Long.
He is quick for a man of his size, and then the skills on top of it. He literally has everything. He's got skills, speed, power. Not only that,
Du Toit making some good, valuable hit.
attitude. The mentality for it, clearly. Oh, that was nice. Cut through there.
Barrett and McKenzie
Look
just
at-
down, but getting his pass.
That was great.
Hadley Park.
Awesome turnover. His teammates must just love playing with him. Ooh. Causing chaos. Yeah, he's got a touch of speed, doesn't he, to get out and give him time to make these plays. Oh! Oh, didn't look like he could get that down over the line though. Yeah, literally.
Chips it over the top. The gather is superb.
Kicking skills.
Money like Yankees was going to get their back somehow.
Has it.
That was good defense from the other team.
Now de Klerk goes to Leroux. Lofted the ball over the top to Du Toit.
Oh, mate, he smashed this guy. Wait, it's not the drinks guy. Oh, shit.
Cody Taylor to take the All Blacks forward. Geordie Barrett getting reacquainted with Pieter-Steph Du Toit.
Reacquainted.
No contest from the Sunwolves. They're happy to just get.
If you're playing against him, I think that you're happy to have a little break from him.
Now, Pieter-Steph Du Toit. He scored, does he?
Oh, that's on the try line. I didn't realize.
Now, they're happy to just get themselves defensively aligned. Now, Pieter-Steph Du Toit.
And that's crazy.
He scored, does he?
Wow.
Hand up from the referee. Pieter-Steph Du Toit over
That's
the line.
impressive.
Finally, the damn wall's broken.
A well-deserved try from Pieter-Steph Du Toit. He's really...
"70 international caps and 7 tries." Guys, I'm so impressed with him. Eben Etzebeth, well, obviously, was jaw dropping as well. Those two guys on one team is like, seems like a cheat code. I love that play where Eben did a charge down and then Peter followed it up with a charge down and it led to points. Beautiful. But all the skills he has, mind blowing. Let's find out how. Well, what makes him tick?
Do you like playing against the All Blacks because they give you something to hit? Kind of an understatement, really. I mean, you hit them 28 times, you made 28 tackles in the final, but just give us an idea of your mindset when you're tackling and playing against the All Blacks and they're running at you.
They play a nice and fast game, and I like it like that. It gives me opportunities to move and express myself as well. I feel like I can...
I love that so much, guys. I was talking to somebody about an athlete who had a really unique style that you wouldn't teach. He was a goalie in hockey, actually. He was in a hockey video. You would never teach someone to do it the way that he does it. But his sport is an opportunity to express himself. If you guys don't know, I come from martial arts. There's a reason martial arts are arts. You know, I fight a different way to somebody else. There are things that work for me, and there are ways for me to express myself. And you can do it on a sports field. You can do it in any endeavor. Once you learn that, you can apply it to anything. Like, I stream differently. I make these videos differently. It's my art. But it's really cool that he's saying that's what I like to do. And then when they play that style of game, I can express myself. I'm already like so happy we watch this.
I like it like that. It gives me opportunities to move and express myself as well. I feel like I can cover ground on the field, and where I cover, probably I'll get opportunities.
Can I also just say he sounds like scary, like what he looks like? You know, some people, you hear them talking, you're like, what? That voice doesn't match him. His voice, dude, this voice matches this dude.
Opportunities to get into the game.
To tackle. To hit a man for 28 tackles in the final. You know, when you're going through the motions of that, and I say the motions, it's more than that, but you're in your flow. Okay, you had a tough game in the semi-final, tough game in the quarter, tough pool stages, but in that final, just give us an idea as a player, as an athlete, when you're in your groove and you're making.
I'm gonna think he wasn't
15,
thinking that
16.
much.
Do you know that you're making that many?
In that World Cup final, I remember one tackle. It was so focused on the next job.
Yeah.
You did the job, put it behind you, move on to the next job. You've got to keep pushing, going forward.
Oh my God, dude. I'm actually in love with like everything he's saying. Just focus on the present task. Do that well. What's the next thing? Do that well. My God.
I remember one tackle, and then after the game, when I started watching the game or saw some footage that people sent me, I was like, oh, I saw more stuff. I didn't realize, oh, this was such a good tackle, or I hit this guy that hard. So there's one tackle I remember, and this was from a line-out, and Jordy carried the ball, and I think he dummied first, and then I just accelerated into tackle, and he knocked the ball. That's one I remember. The other stuff was just so physically drainage that you have to keep going forward and think about the next job.
Yeah,
Get up.
Yeah. With the World Cup fight, were you man marking Jordy Barrett? Was that your role or not?
No.
Did it just kind of fall
in
at
our
that he
system,
got the brunt of it?
In our system, we don't give one person the responsibility to man mark someone.
Really? I like that a lot. That's really interesting. Often you'll have players put on players to try to control them. But let's see how their system works.
Someone or so on. It was by luck of the responsibility to man mark someone or so on. It was by luck. He just ran where I was the whole time, and all credit to him. He came with everything you've got, and after the game, it's you're sore, you're tired. It's like everyone wants this trophy so much that will put your body through a lot of stuff to get there.
What was the toughest game? I know the final would have been. The England game looked the toughest emotionally for you as a team.
Yeah.
What stands out? Do you have a game that was the one where you were like, that was
for me personally, it will be the France game. For me mentally, it was tough as well. I got a red card against them a year before. Accident happened, and then so especially the hostile environment we had, just coaches playing mindset games with you. Think about the families. Are they going to be okay? You have security there. You never know what's going on in a rugby game. You get someone that gets so upset after a team that lost. They'll do anything for the team. They don't think really clearly. So of course, after that game, I just threw my hands up, and it's such a relief to be able to.
I was just happy to get through that one.
Right, so I've been very lucky to see Chasing the Sun 2 in Scotland. It's not out in the UK yet, but
I have
talking points.
Just quickly about Chasing the Sun. I've been told obviously about it a lot because I know it's amazing, and I'm obviously interested in like the mindset and the training. I will check it out. I don't know when though. I know there's two of them. I definitely want to see them, so I will be seeing them. Thank you for your recommendations, guys. I just don't know when I have the time to do it.
The doc was your halftime speech against England. I know everyone's talking about it, but I think a lot of people were surprised maybe that you are so quiet and reserved, and that you weren't one of the big speakers. And then you spoke up, and you saw when Rassie and when the other players talk about it, they all smiled.
That was the coach.
On their face.
I know that.
Where did that come from, and how's that been received? You know what I mean? Like after now you've won it, is there a bit of laughing and joking about it?
Yeah. When I first saw the commercial, that I think it was the second commercial or something, and they saw that speech, and I was like, oh no. Because in South Africa, you want to be a role model for children as well, and you don't want to swear on live television, you don't want to do certain stuff, that's not good. And I just told my mates, they're like, oh geez, I saw you got a bit angry. They're like, I just hope they give whole context behind what really happened. And as you can see, they kind of did what's going on. It's like, it's something I haven't experienced in a change room. We always go into a change room, we've got plans. This is working, this is not working. Okay, let's do this, let's then do this. Rassie came in, said what he had to say, took the reserves next door, into a room next door, and I was just looking around. The coaches were standing behind the table that side, and everyone was just sitting there. It's not what we used to. It's not our system. What's going on? We've got to make plans. That's what we normally do. We make a plan and discuss what's going on. And then it wasn't planned. It was just something.
Without seeing that, it's interesting because it sounds like that's something the coach would normally handle. But it sounds like for whatever reason, this day it didn't happen, and he stepped up, and he looks like that kind of player on the field.
Yeah, it came up and just and said stuff, and yeah, I don't really talk that much. I always believe, and I'm a strong believer in action speaks louder than words. The way you perform on the field or the way you live your life must tell you a story. Okay, this is the morals of this guy, and if you can do that, nothing has to be seen.
I love this guy, dude. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for whoever first suggested, because we started with Cheslin and then Pieter got suggested, and you know, normally people go for the like you know, the flashy players, the players who score a lot. I'm so glad Pieter was suggested. Even since I watched that first other highlight, I knew I'd need to see more. And this interview is great. It reaffirmed everything. He's exactly someone you should, well, a person I think should be looked up to. The way he thinks your actions, not just on the field, but in your life, determine who you are. And that's why he's a strong character. You can see it. You see how strong he is because he's strong in his life as well. I'm just blown away, dude. I'm so glad we watched that. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Get over to kick.com/fighting-sloth if you want to support me. It makes a big difference for me. And, you know, that was great. Sorry, I'm actually lost for words. Really blown away with this. Thank you very much, guys. We'll be going back to the hockey, like hardcore, you know, because the playoffs again are starting in like 5 days or something. But, you know, as they go through the playoffs, I'm sure we're going to get into more rugby afterwards because I clearly want to continue this journey. Appreciate you. Sorry for rambling. Peace, guys.